Oftentimes when people, especially where we live, hear that someone is a Republican or a conservative, they imagine someone along the lines of a member of the religious right. But there's another form of conservatism that is entirely void of that. A secular political ideology that preaches the words of the Constitution and leaves social issues to be decided upon by individual communities. This is called constitutionalism, or constitutional conservatism. So what does that mean? In general, whether it's economics, national defense, or civil rights, constitutional conservatives find that the writing contained within the Constitution is the best outline to address the issues we face in this country over any other ideology preached by a specific party or group, whether that be Democrats or Republicans. Constitutionalists are essentially libertarian, and while libertarians tend to vote Republican, at its heart, libertarianism and constitutionalism aren't conservative or progressive ideologies. The Constitution is a document of freedom and liberty over anything else, and historically, freedom from government tyranny has been a favored belief of both people on the left and on the right. Libertarians don't mind, at least legislatively, if you're a hippie smoking weed, a gay who wants to get married, or a boy who identifies as a girl or vice versa. But they also are fine with conservatives exercising their First Amendment rights to criticize these things and exercise their other constitutional rights as well. The Constitution praises hard work and intelligence, and in a perfect constitutional world, hard work and intelligence beats all. Constitutionalists don't see the Constitution as a document that preaches racism or bigotry. They see it as a document that argues for equality, not equality of outcome, but equality of opportunity. This tends to make a lot of people get upset, and the common argument is, how was the Constitution not a racist document when slavery was around when it was written? And my answer to that is yes, the Constitution was around then. But, just as slavery is unconstitutional now, it was unconstitutional then. To me, the text is pretty straightforward. All men are created equal. And again you hear, yeah, but the government still allowed slavery. And that is totally true and it was totally wrong. But that shouldn't affect anyone's view on the Constitution itself. A constitutionalist wants the Constitution to be followed, and during the times of slavery, it obviously wasn't. In the past, conservative Democrats of the South prolonged the history of racism and segregation through laws like Jim Crow, laws that would shut down companies and jail citizens for having left-wing ideologies. Now, progressive Democrats argue for laws that forcefully shut down companies and jail citizens for having right-wing ideologies. Now, I'm not saying Democrats have created a Jim Crow era for conservatives. I'm not saying that at all. But I am saying that laws being argued for by many Democrats that stop companies from being able to make their own decisions and stop citizens from voicing their own opinions are built along a similar premise. Doing something by force is the worst way of doing anything, and these laws prevent natural societal progression in a very harmful way. Constitutionalists believe in the good of the people. They want people to be responsible for themselves and their communities. They believe in not only a free market economically, but a free market ideologically. They believe in a free market, a free people, and a free country. And while these values may make us a little less safe from crime or terrorism, or might cause there to be more people who are ignorant or mean, constitutionalists believe that that is the price you pay for living in a free society. And in the long run, it is the best road to take to continue bettering ourselves as not only a nation, but as a people.